hub city. The petition campaign, led by the city from August 27th to November 4th, garnered significant public support, surpassing 1 million signatures in just a short time. Mayor Park emphasized the importance of the act, stating, "The National Assembly must view the passage of this legislation as a national duty for Korea's future. We urge a swift review and approval during the regular session." 21 years after the opening of the Gwangan Bridge, criminal charges are being filed for the first time against habitual and high-amount toll evaders. The Busan Infrastructure Corporation plans to report 33 persistent toll evaders to the police, as these individuals have repeatedly failed to pay tolls for using the bridge. Collectively, they owe approximately 100 million won in unpaid tolls. The 2024 Industry University Institute Cooperation Expo will be held for 3 days at Bexco starting tomorrow. Co-hosted by Busan City, the Ministry of Education, and the Ministry of Science and ICT. This 17th edition of the Expo focuses on fostering collaboration among local communities, businesses, universities, and research institutes to discuss future innovation strategies. This year's theme is Industry University Institute Cooperation, Solutions for Regional Innovation to Design the Future, showcasing achievements and innovative cases from 323 universities and institutions nationwide. Time for international news. The main voting to elect the 47th President of the United States started sequentially across the country starting at 12 a.m. local time on the 5th. The showdown will come to an end as voters cast their ballots between the Democratic presidential candidate, Vice President Kamala Harris, and the Republican candidate, former President Donald Trump. Time now for the weather. Currently, it is 18 degrees Celsius and clear. The temperature will average around 15 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4. People generally approach work in one of two ways. Some see work as just a way to make a living, while others see it as a way to challenge themselves and grow. Now, neither approach is more right or meaningful than the other, since we all have our own values. So, if you were to balance work and life on your personal scale, which would weigh more? Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim. Welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick off today's show with this song, Good Together by D-Sound.
It's 1:45. We had so much fun, I'd almost forgotten how cool it could be. The tension, the stress, and all of the rest, we left it all behind. We got it all back, those crazy ideas, the songs and the dances we used to love, and even the silence, the beautiful silence that we used to share. I want to hug you and kiss you and spin you around the room. Break down these walls that we spend so much time on building up. Why did we stop? We are so good together. Why did we give it up? We're really great together. Why did we ever stop? If we should fall out one more time, kick me and tell me that I've lost my mind. 'Cause we should be together all the time. Isn't it strange, this business with friends? Sometimes it is harder than a love affair. Sharing a past, you reckon it lasts, and then they prove you wrong. I want to hug you and kiss you and spin you around the room. Break down these walls that we spend so much time on building up. Why did we stop? We are so good together. Why did we give it up? We're really great together. Why did we ever stop? If we should fall out one more time, kick me and tell me that I've lost my mind. 'Cause we should be together all the time. When the shadows lurking deep, you'll be around. Where my secret's safe to keep. You'll never let me down. You never let me down. We are so good together. Why did we give it up? We're really great together. Why did we ever stop? If we should fall out one more time, kick me and tell me that I lost my mind. 'Cause we should be together all the time. 'Cause we should be together all the time. All the time.
Good Together by D-Sound, our opening song here at For Your Busan. Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing? Now, balance is important in all things, you know? And many people today especially value a healthy work-life balance. So how about you guys? Do you feel you've achieved a good balance between work and personal life? Now, Busan City is embracing this trend with its 2024 Busan Work-Life Balance Week, running from yesterday until the 10th to promote a balanced and happy lifestyle. Organized by the Busan Work-Life Balance Support Center, the event includes activities like an award ceremony for companies excelling in work-life balance, a work-life balance forum, campaigns, and engaging events like Leisure Day and a comment event with balance. And by promoting work-life balance, Busan hopes to increase citizens' happiness and even boost birth rate in the city and in the country, perhaps. Welcome to For Your Busan. Good afternoon, everybody. I see lots of people have greeted one another on NotTube live chat, including Cake Like Tu님, 부산 아재님, Benny님, 고수님, Drift Monkey님, 노르님, 상민 Park님. Good afternoon to you guys too. Now, every day we ask you to suggest a text topic. A text topic is where a topic is chosen by you guys and we just have to respond to the topic in question. So once you send them in, our 작가, our writer, will pick it and then post it on top of the NotTube live chat room or on Kakao Talk, or I'll just announce it to you guys what the text topic is, and you send me messages, comments, responses with regards to the text topic. Some of the topic suggestions that came in were, what's your favorite type of bread? Another one was, where would you like to go to enjoy the beautiful autumn foliage in Busan City? So keep those suggestions coming in to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 100 won. Add us on Kakao Talk by searching for 부산영어방송 and chat with me there, or NotTube Live. That's another great option to send messages to. Meanwhile, I'll tell you what's coming up in today's show. We have in the first half, Busan Is, where news anchor Hong Dang-dam comes in and she gives us news updates and teach us a Korean idiom or two. We also have DJ Chauffeur Davis' Journal, and you get to find out what I stumbled upon today. And then we'll have Yulian to come in for Relationship Matters, where we talk about all sorts of things with regards to relationships. And in the second half, we have On the Mic segment, where we get to listen to the stories of Busan locals who are interviewed. We also have our quiz segment, where you can participate and win some cool prizes. And my hometown Olympics, where we get to check out some sports scene here in Busan City with our reporter, Steve, coming in the later half of the second half. All right, good afternoon to you too, Miok Stella Yinim. Oh, I've been catching up on all the episodes through our NotTube channel. Thank you always for the fun times. Thank you, Miok Stella Yinim, for tuning in all the time. And I'm hoping these shows have been fun and interactive to you too as well. As for the song requests, keep those song requests coming in. Our PD will take a look at it, and then he will decide to play them. If he's nice today. Usually he is nice. 99% of the time he's nice, so he might play you the song requests that are being sent in to us. But we'll see, right? But for now, we'll take a quick break and go right into our first segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It is time that we have Hong Dang-dang in the studio for Busan Is. Good afternoon.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Yeah, long time no see.
네, 오늘 날씨도 좋고요.
Oh, fantastic outside.
네.
Did you go out for a walk today? 혹시 오늘 산책하셨나요?
마음속에서 산책을 했는데 저녁에
네.
하려고.
저녁에는 요즘 춥잖아요.
맞아요.
내일부터 엄청 춥다고 들었어요.
그런데
in Busan.
이거
Yeah.
수도권에 혹시 이제 날씨를 막 전하면서 부산에는 저희 뉴스 할 때 내일
Yeah.
막 엄청 춥다 하거든요.
근데 서울 비교해서는 뭐 안 춥긴 한데.
2도까지 떨어지겠습니다 이런단 말이에요.
Yeah.
영하 2도, 영하 2도 아니고
네.
2도까지는.
부산에 영하 가면은 큰일 납니다.
내일도 춥습니다. 저희 내일 최저 기온이 무려 8도.
Yeah, that's pretty cold.
좋아.
부산 기준으로 very cold.
네. 낮 기온도 16도밖에 안 돼요.
네,
춥습니다.
너무 추워요.
오늘 아침 기온이 11도, 내일은 8도니까
Yeah.
그래도 갑자기 좀 내려가니까 조심하시겠습니다.
I'm predicting some people might be wearing long parkas tomorrow.
네. 그리고 부산은 바람이 많이 불잖아요. 우리 바다가
맞아요.
있어가지고.
바람 때문에
네.
feel like temperature이라고
맞습니다.
하죠.
네, 체감
체감온도.
네,
체감온도.
체감온도.
네,
네,
that
네.
could feel like 5 degrees or 4
그렇습니다.
degrees.
네, 여러 겹을 이렇게 겹쳐 입는 게 더 좋다고 하죠.
Yes, wear in layers.
네, 네.
Yes, tomorrow is that perfect time where you have to wear in layers. All right.
네, 감기 조심하시기 바랍니다. 자, 첫 번째 소식을 전해드릴게요. 광안대교 개통 이후 21년 만에 처음으로 상습 고액 체납자에 대한 형사 고소가 진행됩니다. 부산시설공단이 광안대교를 이용해서 상습적으로 통행료를 내지 않은 악성 미납자 33명을 경찰에 고소하기로 했습니다. 첫 형사 고소 대상이 될 미납자 33명의 전체 미납액이 약 1억 원에 달합니다. 특히 2022년부터 올해까지 690차례 통행료를 내지 않은 A씨의 미환수 금액이 700만 원이 넘거든요.
Wow.
네, 왕복 통행을 기준으로 1년 동안 돈을 내지 않은 채 광안대교를 계속 이용했다고 보면 됩니다. 이 통행료 미납 건수가 증가 추세를 보이면서 2021년에는 약 38만 건, 2022년에는 42만 건, 2023년에 45만 건으로 늘었는데요. 공단은 올해부터 고의로 통행료를 납부하지 않은 악성 미납자를 상대로 고소를 진행하기로 했습니다. 공단 측은 독촉 고지서의 납기일까지 통행료를 내지 않으면 유료도로법에 따라 10배에 해당하는 부가 통행료를 부과해 왔고요. 지난해부터 전국 유료도로 가운데서는 최초로 광안대교는 미납 통행료에 대해서 모바일 전자고지 서비스를 시행하고 있습니다.
Right. So for the first time in 21 years, criminal complaints are being filed against habitual toll evaders on Gwangan-daegu Bridge. Now, habitual toll evaders, that sounds like a fancy term. Basically, anyone who's been not paying toll fees whenever they use these toll roads. Now, the Busan Infrastructure Corporation announced complaints against 33 individuals who owe about 100 million won in unpaid tolls. One individual alone owes 7 million won after skipping 690 tolls since 2022. Unpaid toll cases have steadily risen, prompting the corporation to move beyond a four-step notice process to criminal complaints. And under the criminal code, deliberate non-payers could face up to 3 years in prison or fines up to 5 million won.
네, 요즘 특히 하이패스 카드가 자동으로 계속 충전되는 경우도 있지만 잔액이 부족한 경우에는 알림이 뜨거나 놀라는 경우가 있잖아요.
Sure.
그래도 그냥 지나가시는 게 낫지. 갑자기 멈추는 게 더
never.
어렵습니다.
Yeah.
나중에 그러니까 상습적으로 체납하신 분에게만 이런 일들이 있지 한두 번 실수로 어떤 사정에 의해서 할 때는 나중에 내도 충분하니까 갑자기 멈추시면 안 됩니다. 그거
Yeah.
말씀드리고 싶었어요.
For sure. There's also prepaid가 옵션이긴 한데 저는 후불도 괜찮더라고요.
네, 그렇죠.
That way you just go through it and then it just automatically
네.
taken out.
그렇습니다. 예전에는 바가 내려왔는데 요즘에는 그냥 무정차로 되는데 갑자기 내가 뭐가 없다라고 생각하면은 갑자기 차선을 바꾸거나
Oh no, that's
그렇죠.
very dangerous.
멈춰버리거나
Yeah.
그런 경우가 있으니까 조심하셔야겠습니다.
Yes, drive safely, guys.
네, 자 인권 침해 사건이 발생한 부산 형제복지원에 3차례나 강제 수용됐던 피해자가 손해배상 소송에서 일부 승소했습니다. 재판부는 A씨에게 1억 원을 배상하라고 명령했는데요. 형제복지원 피해로 A씨는 현재까지 정신적 고통을 호소하며 정신과 진료를 받고 있습니다. 형제복지원 사건은 1970년에서 80년대 경찰 등 권력이 불황인으로 지목된 사람들을 민간사회복지법인이 운영하는 부산 형제복지원에 강제 수용한 사건이죠. 1975년부터 86년까지 3만 8천 명이 수용됐고 이 가운데 657명이 사망한 것으로 집계됐습니다. 진실화해위원회는 2022년 8월 이 사건을 국가의 부당한 공권력 행사에 의한 중대한 인권 침해 사건으로 판단했습니다.
Right, so a victim who was forcibly confined 3 times at Busan's brother's home has partially won a damages lawsuit. The Gwangju District Court ordered the state to pay the victim A, 100 million won. Confined 3 times between 1976 and 83 under harsh conditions, the victim faced forced labor, severe beatings, and endured trauma that still affects him. A local civic group recognized the brother's home case as a severe human rights violation involving over 38,000 forced confinements and 657 deaths between 1975 and 1986.
네, 부산시와 부산관광공사는 오늘부터 7일까지 태국 방콕시에서 2024 부산 마이스 로드쇼를 열고 부산 마이스 산업의 우수성을 홍보합니다. 이번 설명회는 2019년 이후 5년 만에 재개된 행사인데요. 태국 마이스 업계와 협력 강화를 통한 마이스 행사 유치 증대를 목적으로 마련됐습니다. 태국의 주요 기업과 여행업계, 마이스 책임자 등 100여 명이 참석해서 사업 상담회, 부산 마이스 도시 홍보 설명회 등을 진행합니다. 부산 지역 호텔과 여행사, 컨벤션 센터 등 14개의 마이스 기업이 공동으로 참가할 예정입니다.
So the city of Busan and the Busan Tourism Organization will hold the 2024 Busan Mice Roadshow in Bangkok, Thailand from the 5th till the 7th to promote the excellence of Busan's mice industry. Now, this event, held for the first time in 5 years since 2019, aims to strengthen cooperation with the Thai mice industry and increase the hosting of mice events.
네, 내일 오후 백스코에서 제19회 부산 수산 정책 포럼이 열립니다. 기후위기에 따른 해양 생태계 파괴와 해양 생물 다양성 감소 등을 극복하기 위해서 관련 분야 전문가들이 해양 생태계의 효율적인 관리를 위해서 정책 방향을 논의하는 자리인데요. 올해 포럼은 기후 변화 대응, 해양 생태계 보전, 관리 방안이라는 주제를 가지고 전문가 주제 발표와 동합 토론 등이 진행됩니다.
Right, so Busan City will hold the 19th Busan Fisheries Policy Forum tomorrow at Bexco. The forum is intended to discuss policy directions for the effective management of marine ecosystems in response to climate crises, such as marine ecosystem destruction and biodiversity loss, by bringing together experts in related fields.
네, 부산시교육청은 내일부터 3일 동안 백스코에서 학생과 학부모, 교직원, 시민들이 참석한 가운데 2024 부산 교육 한마당 행사를 개최합니다. 부산을 넘어 대한민국 교육의 중심으로 슬로건으로 올해 부산 교육의 성과와 나아갈 방향을 공유하기 위한 교육 축제로 생각하시면 되고요. 부산 교육 컨퍼런스, 부산 교육 정책관, 연구 학교관 등 3개 영역이 마련되고 다채로운 공연과 부대 행사도 함께 펼쳐집니다.
Right, so the Busan Education Office announced that it will host the 2024 Busan Education Fair at Bexco from tomorrow until the 8th, inviting students, parents, teachers, and citizens. Under the slogan, Beyond Busan Toward the Center of Korean Education, the event will highlight this year's educational achievements and future goals.
네, 부산시가 제12회 부산시 아름다운 조경상 공모전 수상작으로 5곳의 조경사업장을 선정했습니다. 대상을 받은 곳은 연제구 거울바위 문화생활쉼터입니다. 노후한 녹지 쉼터와 연산도서관 담장 허물기 연결을 통해서 공간 구성 창의성과 다양한 연령층 이용성, 공공도서관과의 연계성 부문에서 높은 점수를 받았고요. 최우수상에는 해운대구 아시아선수촌 공원과 강서구 김해공항 실내 정원이 선정됐습니다.
Right, so Busan City announced today 5 winners of the 12th Busan Beautiful Landscape Awards, and the grand prize went to Yeonje District's Mirror Rock Cultural Leisure Center. In Korean, that would be 거울바위 문화생활쉼터, who scored high for creativity and spatial composition and accessibility to a broad age range through the integration of an old green space shelter and the removal of a wall adjacent to the Yeonsan Library.
네, 자 여기까지 부산 소식 전해드렸고요. 하루에 하나씩 속담 풀이해보는 시간 갖도록 하겠습니다.
It is time for a haha, where we go over Korean idioms, and I have to fill in the blanks.
자, 여러분도 한번 생각해 보세요. 자, 데이비드에게 힌트 주셔도 좋습니다.
Okay.
자, 오늘은 역시 빈칸에 어떤 단어를 맞히는
Yes,
시간입니다.
fill in the blanks. So help me out, guys.
자, 속담입니다. 개똥밭에 굴러도 어디가 좋다. 개똥밭에 굴러도 어디가 좋다.
어디가 좋을까요?
개똥밭보다 어디가 좋다.
아, 어디가 좋다.
아니, 개똥밭에 굴른다고 해도
그 어디가
그곳이 좋다.
그곳이 땡땡이 좋다.
네네네.
아, 오케이.
그곳에 개똥이 막 있어도.
그곳이 오케이. Even though there is dog,
네.
excrement there.
그렇죠.
It's I'd rather go there and live.
네네.
부산? It's Busan.
개똥은 어디나 있지만. 자, 저
네.
보기 드릴게요.
네.
1번 이승.
이승. That's a person's name.
자,
네.
이승. 2번 저승. 저승사자 있잖아요.
네.
이승은 지금 내가 살고 있는
지금 살고 있는 곳이
곳이고.
개똥이 있어도 좋다.
네, 그다음에 저승은 저 세상이에요.
네.
하늘나라.
오케이.
그다음에 3번 스승.
스승. 스승은 로케이션이 아니잖아요.
그러니까 그냥 복이죠.
그 정답을 주신 거네요. 이승이라고.
아니요?
이승, 저승,
스승.
스승. 세 개 중에 하나예요.
네.
이승인데요?
딩동대.
Yeah.
네, 제가 정답 드렸나요?
네, it was too easy. I didn't need any help this time.
네, 고생하며
네.
아무리 힘들어도 죽는 것보다 살아있는 것이 지금 내가 있는 곳이 더 낫다 이런 뜻입니다.
네.
네.
지금 있는 곳이 더 낫다.
살아있는 것이 좋다. 고생을 해도.
네.
네. 영어로도 비슷한 표현이 있다고 바람결에 들리던데.
아, 있나요?
있나요?
Maybe you can help me out.
있나요? 질문?
있을까요?
있을까요?
생각을 좀 해봐야 될 것 같아요.
그래요?
Just be content.
살아있는 게 좋다.
Just be
고생해도.
content with what you have. 지금 가지고 있는 것들로도 충분하고 좋으니까 행복하세요. Be content with what you have.
아.
Be grateful of what you have.
그 비슷한 표현인가요?
Be happy in the moment.
현재가 좋다.
I don't know.
이 순간이 좋다.
I'm not very good with wise sayings. Famous
저도
people sayings.
보니까 살아있는 강아지가 죽은 사자보다 낫다 이런 표현이 있더라고요. 영어로.
살아있는 강아지가
네네.
죽은 사자보다 낫다. Of course.
그죠?
너무 당연하죠.
그렇죠. 살아있는 것을 축제로 여기며.
Yes. Be happy with what you have and what's near you.
네.
Love those who are near you and your friends and your family members, right?
네. 개똥밭에 굴러도 이승이 좋다.
네. 거기 이승보다 부산이 들어가야 되는데, 그죠? 부산 is good.
그냥 언제 어디서나 좋다. 내가 살고 있는 것이 제일 좋다.
맞습니다.
네.
Alright.
그런데 우리
네.
그 유튜브로 방송이 나가니까 전국에서 많이 들으시던데요?
그죠?
네. 부산에 오세요. 네.
Yes, this is BEFM
여기는
부산영어방송.
네.
So that's the reason why we keep mentioning Busan. But if you're tuning from elsewhere, let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. Also, by the way, before you go, today's text topic has been chosen. 오늘 문자 주제가
정해졌나요?
정해졌거든요.
네네네.
We've had a message. 8310번님이 제안을 해주셨는데요. Are you an E or an I? MBTI에서 외향적이신가요? 아니면 내향적이신가요? I know you're an E.
네, 이.
극 E.
극 이.
캐피털 대문자 E.
대문자 이.
그죠?
네.
네, 완전.
그런데 제가 가만히 있으면
네.
아이인 줄 아시더라고요.
I'll never. 항상 웃으시고 계시고 항상 늘 인사를 먼저 하시더라고요.
항상 웃는다는 거는 우리나라에서는 이게 너 머리에 꽃 꽂았냐 이런 얘기 하거든요.
꽃은 안 꽂고 다니시는데 항상 사람 이제 인사할 때 you're always smiling and laughing.
and... 칭찬이네요.
Yeah.
네네. 아까 초콜릿 드렸던 이 효과가 방송으로 나타나는군요.
그 초콜릿 먹고 힘났습니다. Thank you so much. Yeah.
네, 감사합니다. 이제
Alright.
나가야 할 시간이
네, I'll see you tomorrow.
네, 뵙겠습니다.
네.
감사합니다.
That was Hong Dang Dang with us for Busan Is. Lots of people have texted in revealing their identities. No, revealing what they are. E versus I. Pure Brightnim said, I'm a super introvert. Drift Monkeynim also saying that as well. I. Gozenim saying I as well. Ooh, lots of I's tuning in today. Let's see if they have any E's. Pure Brightnim also an introvert, she says. And then Benny Nim says, I'm an E. ENFJ. ENFJT. Ooh, can you have two? Or is T a letter that I'm not familiar with? Maybe after ENFJ. Interesting. Okay. Who else? I'm an extrovert, said Busan Ajanim. Let's see. 경아 굿찜 3인분 혼자 다 먹어님, welcome to 너튜브 live show. They texted in saying 웹사이트 통해서만 듣고 있었는데요. 방금 너튜브 얘기하셔서 너튜브로 옮겨왔어요. 너튜브 라이브는 보이기도 하네요. 몰랐어요. Welcome. I hope you tune in every single day. 네, 맨날 같이 하시길 바라겠습니다. Welcome to the show. Okay, what about you, David? Are you an E or an I? What do you guys think I am? Maybe you guys can guess my MBTI. Is it an E? Is it an I? T is an addition. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll tell you mine in just a bit, but we'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. Let me just double check. Okay. 3139번님 also texted in saying 저는 부산 토박이. 부산이 제일 최고다. Where in Busan do you like the best? 3139번님, thank you for tuning in and texting in. We'll take that quick song break. This is 행복의 주문 by 커피소년.
버스에서 택시에서 자가용 안에서 주방에서 혹은 야근하고 있나요? 어깨는 축 처지고 다리는 쑤셔오고 머리는 천근만근 마음도 누르는데 내 속삭임으로 행복의 주문 걸어 그대 맘을 밝혀줄게요. 따라하면 돼요. 카운터 줄게요. 어렵지 않아요. 단순하긴 해도 힘이 될 거예요. 행복의 주문 하나 둘 셋 행복해져라 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 우울한 사람도 지친 사람들도 행복해져라 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 돼요. 카운터 줄게요. 어렵지 않아요. 단순하긴 해도 힘이 될 거예요. 행복의 주문 하나 둘 셋 행복해져라 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 우울한 사람도 지친 사람들도
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, after lunch today, oh man, I felt drowsy all afternoon. Maybe because I had burger and fries. You know, fast food is often called junk food, and yeah, I mean, even though I really enjoy it, I try not to eat it too often. Now, junk food is typically high in calories, salt, and fat, but doesn't provide many nutrients, which is why it's considered unhealthy, especially when eaten frequently. Recently, Canadian researchers warned that junk food ads on social media are having a negative impact on teens' health and have stressed the need for regulations. Now, these ads use catchy visuals, humor, and trendy hashtags to make junk food look appealing and even essential, especially in social settings. Now, this kind of advertising can cloud teens' judgment and lead to poor eating habits. The UK is also taking action by introducing new restrictions on junk food ads online and on TV before 9 p.m. starting October to help combat childhood obesity. Now, it's clear that more countries see limiting junk food ads as essential for improving public health. I might need to cut back on burgers myself for the sake of my health, though writing about them has me craving one, maybe with a little bacon for extra flavor.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
time for relationship matters with Yulian. Hey, Yulian.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Is your English getting Konglish here?
It's becoming.
Is that what's happening?
It's getting.
Relationship.
네, 갑자기 끊깁니다. 네, 머릿속에서 버퍼링이 왔습니다. 어떡하죠?
That happens to me too.
Yeah, once in a while. It
Like
does,
when
right?
I say victory, I say victory.
Yeah.
Victory.
We are human beings.
Right.
This is why, AI can never take over radio.
Oh yes.
Because they're too perfect.
Yeah. Our
No
human
jam.
mistakes makes us human.
Exactly.
No jam.
맞습니다. Well, welcome to the show, Yulian.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing fantastic myself. The weather is really nice.
It was nicer yesterday.
Yeah.
It's kind of chilly today, I feel like.
And it's
I
going to
feel
get
like-
colder tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
No
ready?
more of this.
Ooh,
showing the arms.
Maybe just inside the studio.
Right.
Yeah. Outside, you got to have like a jacket on.
Yeah.
At least.
Played. That's in trend these days.
Yeah, this is
checker
like
pattern. It's coming
Canadian
back.
style.
Yeah, it's in style
Yeah,
now.
lumberjack style.
Yeah.
Chop some wood and
Right. No, it's
eat
in
some
style
bacon.
now.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yes.
welcome to Relationship Matters, where we talk about relationship stuff.
Yes. So, social networking sites,
Yeah.
they can either enrich our social life or it can drain us of our social life.
For sure.
Right.
It can ruin everything.
Yes, so that is what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
Some personal experiences that you may have of SNS making more friends for you or
Sure.
making you feel more lonely. So first off, the idea that, heavy SNS use can lead to kind of like a burnout and making us feel more isolated. Do you resonate with that? Or has your personal experiences more like, no, I've actually made more friends. I feel more connected to the world, offline, online. How have your experiences been like?
I would say I have a very complicated relationship with social media.
Oh, it has been changing then
Yeah.
throughout your years?
Yeah. These days, I mainly use social media for content creation purposes.
Yes.
But before, I used it to upload my daily routine. I
Okay.
used it like a diary.
Right. For like recording purposes, recording your life.
Right.
So
but
do
I
you
don't,
mean you have a private and a public account now?
Yeah, I have a private and multiple public accounts.
Right.
Yeah, and so these days I don't use it to make friends per se. I use it to gain followers.
Oh, right. To be
and
honest.
to create
yes.
content and
Because
to
you
put
have a
content
purpose.
out there. Right. But maybe when I was younger, I would have I think I used social media just for a small time period.
Right.
I used it to make online friends.
You did?
Yeah. And then I realized that, once you go down that rabbit hole, it's hard to get out of it.
So it was more negative side than positive. for
Yeah,
you.
and that's when I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah.
can I ask why it was more negative than positive?
I think you start to think about, because when you first started, it's like, oh, it's cool. It's good to share stories, what you've done without filter or anything.
Right.
You don't really filter much. But then once you have these followers, they follow you for a reason. And I feel like you start to think about
What's
other
their
people's opinions
motives?
and perspectives more.
Yes,
And it just
yes.
gets really complicated.
And it's all about like the showing culture, right?
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I think everyone really do fall in the trap of showing the best part of their lives because it
Yeah.
almost seems like a competition, right? Because
Right.
everyone posts their best aspects of their lives.
You had a single patty burger. I had triple.
So I will post it.
So I'm like, I only had a single patty burger, so I don't want to post it anymore.
Yeah. Good example. I totally
Exactly.
hear you.
Yeah.
So I also want to talk about kind of the negative sides of SNS because
Okay.
for a time period, it made me feel actually lonelier. And I think SNS is kind of like a mirror as to reflective of what kind of state you are at. Because I was feeling a little lonely at that time. And whenever I went into SNS feeling like I'm still connected online, it's okay. I wasn't really connected. I was actually kind of more like a spectator and just kind of watching people's lives without even really making true connections. I mean, just pressing likes, commenting, it's not really connecting, right? It's not
Yeah.
the social relationship that we're used to.
Right.
It's just like giving them a thumbs up kind of thing. It's like a very one-sided relationship. And so I felt like, okay, I'm lonely offline and I'm even lonelier online.
Oh no.
So that there's a point when I felt like this is a time to take a break from my SNS. And what I did when I felt lonely online was I decided that I need to put more effort into my social relationships offline. So I turned off my SNS applications. I think I logged off of it for like at least a couple of weeks. And instead, every time I thought of a friend, I called them.
Oh, that's good.
As an introvert, we're talking about IE today, right?
Yeah,
Or you guys?
Yeah.
As an introvert, for me, it's hard for me to reach out to friends that of my past just to check up on them. Like, so long time no talk. It's a kind of a struggle for me, but I broke out of my comfort zone and I did it. And I felt and once you just make that call, it's just conversation flows because you share memories together.
Right.
And one thing that I did with my friend in the US, because you can't make international calls easily and it's the time difference, I actually went really analog and I wrote her a letter.
Oh, wow.
And
sweet.
a super long letter about like where I am at my life and like
Life update.
how I miss her. And,
Yeah.
and then I got a long DM back because she was too busy with her life and no offense taken.
Sure.
But in the end, I did feel more connected offline, and I was only able to do that when I had turned off all my SNS applications.
Ooh, so that detox has helped you to rebuild relationships of the past.
Yes.
So that they could be renewed as good friends, basically.
Exactly, because we do fall into the illusion that we are always connected with this amount of people when you go on SNS, but are they true connections, or like you said,
is it just for show?
Is it just for show? And are they liking your post because they want to get likes from you as well? I mean, there's all these different reasons that can make you feel down at the end of the day.
Right. So sometimes it's better to connect person to person on a not online, but offline, right?
Exactly.
We've had some messages. I want to read some out. We've had 최윤정님 tuning in saying, 유리안님은 I don't know if I should read this, but 어느 프로그램보다 여기서 더 빛나네요.
감사합니다.
아침형이 아니고 오후형 이쁘세요.
맞아요.
네.
아침에 얼굴이 부어 있어요. 그 말씀하시는 것 같아요.
And then 해운대 둥이들님 said, 뷰리아님 한가인 닮았어요. Wow.
This is making me shy.
Wow.
Which is why I'm going to cover my face.
Yeah, and Drift Monkey님 agreeing with what you just said. And 성이름님 saying, I think the online relationship is easy to get to know each other, but at the same time, difficult to know people deeply, have deep connections, right? Benny님 also adding on, saying, true connections will depend on how they are, how kind they are, or how good of a person they are.
True. That is true. And now that we've talked about kind of the negative sides of SNS, obviously there's also SNS that can enrich our social lives.
For sure.
So here's a recent experience that I had personally where I have a friend who's kind of an influencer. So she had somebody DM her and they were like, well, I like
someone just randomly DM'd her.
Someone that lived near our area.
Oh,
so my
okay.
influencer friend lives in the same apartment complex as me. And so she was going to she was going to meet that person offline.
Oh, wow.
Have
okay.
a coffee.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why that was possible because on SNS, you can kind of see what kind of posts they post and what kind of a person they are.
Sure.
So that's kind of the positive sides, right?
Yeah.
What is their tendency? What is their hobby? Will they vibe with me? Kind of thing.
Sure.
And so she's decided she wanted to have coffee with this person and she had invited me along. And I was like, oh, I've never met like a SNS online buddy offline. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I was wondering, can this go the right way or can this go wrong? And we want to be careful because we all live in the same vicinity, right?
Sure.
And I ended up going to coffee and we ended up clicking so well.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Good
so
for you
we
guys.
kind of hang out quite often.
Oh, wow. You guys are like best friends now.
Right. And then it was such an amazing experience for me because she was into running. She has all this running gear posts on.
So you were influenced by her.
And this was when I was starting to get interested into running. So I had all these questions that I wanted to ask her. So, and I always wanted like a running buddy, like a running friend. So, I mean, she lives near my area and she's a runner. So, and how was I able to know that? Only through SNS.
Yeah.
So this is my personal experience of how SNS enriched my social life.
Nice. Yeah, it can really act as a bridge between you and new connections.
Right.
That could potentially have a positive influence in your life.
Right.
And which was the case for you. And speaking of running, you recently did a marathon, haven't you? Or no,
Yes.
half a marathon or a quarter
The
marathon?
marathon, which you said was not a marathon. 5K is not a marathon.
But a
is what you said.
5K. How did that go?
I did not run.
You didn't run?
Because no one was running.
Oh, no.
So the 5K marathon, the one that they do on the Gwangan Bridge annually, the 5K is more like a kind of like a walk, 5K walk.
Okay,
I didn't know
walkathon.
because it was my first time. So everyone was kind of taking pictures because we were on the Gwangan Bridge during the
okay,
day,
I
which is
see.
never happening. So I got like inseng shot. What do you call it? Inseng, like photos.
Like a really nice picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay.
happy with that.
Yeah.
But I am going on my another marathon 2 weeks later.
Ooh, like
Where-
a legit one.
Another 5K.
Ah, okay. Sorry to put you down all the time. but yeah.
That one I'm gonna time myself and I'm gonna flash my time on your face and be like,
On your
beat this.
on your SNS story, right?
Right,
Yeah, I've been
my
following.
public one.
Oh, nice. You have multiple too.
I have public
Yeah.
and private.
Oh, okay.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Because I've had some experiences, a bad one.
Okay.
So let's say you're meeting a couple of friends that you only got to know recently.
Okay.
And you realize that you don't want to connect with them deeply. Just this amount of distance is okay. It's
Sure.
not enough to like say
You don't want to be on their personal level.
yes.
Okay. You don't want to share your private
But-
life. Okay.
They feel they have affections for you. So
Okay.
on one day,
Uh-huh.
they ask you, "Hey David, can I know your personal SNS ID?" And in your mind, you're thinking, "No, because that's like you're in my life now,"
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. What is a smart way to say no?
I'll
Is
say
my question.
if they happen to know my private account,
If no, they don't know. Obviously,
they don't know that I have a private account.
Oh, are you? So you're saying you're just gonna say it doesn't exist?
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
Oh, so
I
you're
can
just
say
gonna
that. This is a white lie.
white lie.
I don't have one.
You
where
just
I
have
can
the
share it
public
with
one.
you. Yeah, I just have a public one. If they know, but if they know, they found me. They found my private account because mine's under David Kim, right? They could search David Kim and
Yes,
ta-da.
yes.
But it's
what are they?
it's private account, right? So
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
apply for it. We request for access.
And they can see that you have like many followers on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What if that happens?
If that happens, I'll be like, well, I want to get to know you more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need some time.
Because I have a lot of posts there and stuff like that. So
Right.
we had Chang PD saying this is in my opinion. He says he will just say, "오, 그쪽 계정 정보 주시면 제가 팔로우할게요." And then I don't follow. He says.
Oh, that's a polite way to say
Yeah.
get out of the situation.
Oh yeah, I'll follow you instead.
But what if they're like, no, let me search right now and then. Let's just give me your ID. I can just open up my app and search. What is it? Spell it out for me.
He's like, I
Then
forgot the
it's like-
spelling. I changed the ID not too long ago. I hardly ever use it.
Okay. So,
Lies after lies.
so
We've had Pure Brightname saying, "Sorry, I don't give out my personal account to strangers. Go away."
I wish I could have
Yeah.
been so blunt like that. So
Benny Nim said, "Yes, I like to answer as, hey, I have only a public account, but I don't need, I would like to get to know you first." That's what he says.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So very, very open about, your feelings.
Yeah.
Being open that you're not ready yet and you just want to.
I think that's
time.
better to show that you take it seriously.
Yes.
You take friends seriously.
Yes.
So if we become close enough friends, then I can share you everything and anything.
Yes. But we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But that person might feel
We've only
like
hung
we're
out
there
like
yet.
3 times, dude. Like, we gotta hang out at least 10 times.
I wish it was as easy as that because I only bring this up because I really
Yeah.
want some tips on this because what
Okay.
happened for me was
Uh-huh.
I got asked my SNS personal ID. And I was put on the spot, and I'm a bad like person to think on the spot and just get my way.
Yeah, I could
You know what I
imagine you're a
mean?
bad liar
So
too.
I was just like,
yeah.
I'm not ready, but
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
And then here's my ID, and then I just ended up giving it to them. And then at night in my bed, 이불 킥, you know what I mean? I hate what I did,
You regretted it.
and what I did was crazy. I defriended them.
Oh my goodness, that's kind of I see.
That's a
If
crazy
that's the
introvert moment. You have to tell me you resonate with me as an introvert.
I'm an introvert, and I can kind of So that's
okay.
see
wow,
that's
everyone's
something where I wouldn't be doing in the first place.
different. Okay. Here.
That's
Okay,
like, oh,
but
that's
here, listen up. I thought
Yeah.
that person will never find out. Only like couple days or weeks later.
But yours is a private account.
I have a private. Back now, I have a public one too. But
Okay.
back then, I only had private. So I thought I had all this scenario in my head, which was gonna make it okay. If they say like, "Hey, you know what? I can't find your ID anymore," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, because I
Accidentally deleted you.
No, I didn't.
I accidentally defriended
I
you.
have some. I have some.
Yeah. my cat. You know, my cat was playing with my phone and licked the button, and I don't know. Yeah, it was wet, and
my
yeah.
kid just pressed it. Yeah, so what happened was I was going to say, I have very personal things on there. Quite embarrassing personal diaries from back from 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's a little cringe.
I just didn't want to, so
Sure,
I just
you,
kind of hid. So
okay.
that was my scenario, but what had happened was
Huh.
the person messaged me the day after.
My gosh.
Did you defriend me? And I said, long message saying, I have so many embarrassing posts and I'm just a very introverted person. Please understand. No offense. Please. But that was the end of the relationship, the offline relationship.
Oh, so you guys never hung out afterwards?
She was very, very offended.
I would
And
too.
and then I asked all my friends, like,
Yeah.
is this normal? They're like, you just cut her out of your life?
Yeah, it's basically like you're driving with this new friend, and then all of a sudden you open the door, get out.
I didn't know. I just thought I could say what I could.
Ouch. But you know, we all make mistakes.
Yes, now I know defriending defriending SNS account could be quite a move.
Quite detrimental.
Yes. So, which is why I created my public one, and I give
Yeah.
out my public one. Please like my post,
Yeah.
my running posts. So,
Yeah.
that was my personal experience as to what SNS can do to. Because recently I gained a friend, and couple months ago I lost a friend. So
Well, you
there's
get to-
basically
Yeah.
positives and negatives.
For sure.
But I'm a more wise person now.
Yeah,
I will
mean,
just say, I don't have a private one.
it's through these
Said David.
mishaps and mistakes that we have in our lives we're able to know better and learn to be a better person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And before I go, I wanna tell you about this one application out there. I'm not gonna say the name.
Okay.
But did you know? Because we oftentimes mindlessly open our SNS accounts.
Yeah.
As soon as we open our eyes in the morning or before we go to
To see
sleep.
who liked my post.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's very mindless time wasting sometimes.
Sure.
So there's actually applications that you can download to connect to your SNS that makes you think about for 1 second why you're logging on to your SNS. What's your purpose? Do you want to be inspired? Are you wondering what your good friends are doing? Or do you just want provocative
Content.
posts? Yes, content.
Okay.
So that's my
All
last tip.
Yeah, something to think about for the next app to download.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all the time we have for
That is
today.
right.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Yulian. We'll see you next week for more.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Yulian with us for Relationship Matters, all about social media stuff. We'll be, wrapping things up for the first hour. We'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere.
부산영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 문화, 디지털, 첨단 산업의 중심지인 글로벌 허브 도시로 나아가고 있습니다. 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시 외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
The weather is so nice today. I'm sure this won't be a big deal.
A 3-second long lapse in judgment can burn up an entire mountain, which will take 100 years to recover. We can protect these lush forests if you follow these guidelines. First, do not bring flammable materials to the mountains. Second, do not cook or camp in the mountains. Third, do not litter cigarette butts. Your small actions are the first step towards protecting the beautiful forest. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
안녕하세요. 배우 문지은입니다. 우리 사회에는 일을 할 수 있어도 사회에 나아갈 기회조차 얻지 못하는 발달장애인이 있습니다. 그 여정에 함께하는 위드 슬로우 스타터 캠페인을 시작합니다. 더 많은 첫걸음이 시작될 수 있도록 발달장애인의 출발을 응원해주세요. 공익광고 협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect. 포열 부산. Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요. 티나입니다. 2024년 11월 1일 UN 위크를 맞이하여 부산시와 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 세계 평화 포럼을 개최하였습니다. 이 행사에는 전쟁 없는 세상을 주제로 한 특별 대단과 부산 영어 방송의 BEFM 평화를 노래하다라는 특집 방송이 마련되었는데요. 그 중에서도 특별 강연으로 큰 감동을 주신 이름만 들어도 심쿵한 분을 오늘 인터뷰에서 만나볼 예정입니다. 왕년에 손가락 하나로 대한민국을 발칵 뒤집어 놓았던 슈퍼스타에서 이제는 작가로서 제2의 전성기를 맞이하신 분이신데요. 네, 바로 차인표님을 만나볼 예정입니다. 강연 이후 기차 시간 때문에 급하게 이동하시면서 인터뷰를 진행하다 보니 사운드가 다소 고르지 않은 점 미리 양해 부탁드립니다. 네, 그럼 차인표 작가님과 인사 나눠보겠습니다. 작가님 안녕하세요. 부산에는 어떤 일로 오셨나요?
네, 안녕하세요. 부산 세계 평화 포럼에서 그 제 책 언젠가 우리가 같은 별을 바라본다면을 가지고 강연 요청을 하셨어요. 그래서 네, 여러분들 만나뵈러 왔습니다.
네, 기존의 연기자로서 활동만으로 바쁘실 텐데 작가로서의 활동까지 더해져서 요즘에 더 바쁘실 것 같습니다. 근황에 대해서 말씀해 주신다면요.
네, 이제 제가 연기한 지 거의 30년이 됐는데 또 소설을 쓴 지도 한 15년 좀 넘었거든요. 그런데 조금씩 알아봐 주셔서 너무 감사하고 기쁜 마음으로 그냥 뭐 이거든 저거든 하나하나씩 매일매일 하루하루 충만하게 살고 있습니다.
네, 그러시군요. 사실 이 이야기를 드리지 않을 수가 없을 것 같은데요. 오늘 제가 강연도 굉장히 감명 깊게 들었는데 작가님의 소설 우리가 같은 별을 바라본다면 이 지난 7월 영국의 명문 옥스퍼드 대학교의 필수 도서로 지정되었다고 들었습니다. 한국인으로서 굉장히 뿌듯한데요. 이 자랑스러운 소설에 대해서 짧게 소개해 주신다면요.
네, 언젠가 우리가 같은 별을 바라본다면은 제가 첫 번째로 썼던 장편 소설인데 아주 오랜 시간이 지나서 올 6월에 영국 옥스퍼드 대학교에서 한국학 교재로 선정을 해주셨어요. 네, 저는 그렇게 생각합니다. 제가 이 소설을 잘 써서 선정됐다고 생각하지 않고요. 위안부 희생자들에 대한 소재를 썼기 때문에 지금까지도 아파하고 있는 많은 사람들이 공감하기 위해서 이 소설을 교재로 선택한 것이 아닌가 그렇게 생각을 합니다.
네, 작가님 저도 이 소설을 읽어봤을 때 사실 이 소설에는 소설의 배경과 인물들이 굉장히 개인적으로는 인상적이었던 것 같습니다. 물론 훈이 할머니 인터뷰를 보시고 그 소설의 모티브를 잡았다고 하셨는데요. 그 자세한 배경과 인물에 대해서 설정하실 때 영감을 준 부분이 있었을까요?
우선 끌려가신 많은 소녀들을 생각하면서 가슴 아픈 마음으로 이제 소녀 주인공을 설정을 했고, 네, 그 소녀를 지키려는 어떤 사람들이 분명히 있었을 것이다라는 생각에서 또 남자 주인공을 설정을 했고요. 또 일본 사람들 중에서도 젊은이들 중에서도 분명히 보편적인 양심을 가지고 이런 일에 반대하는 사람들이 있었을 것이다, 있기를 바라는 그런 마음으로 일본 주인공도 설정을 했습니다.
네, 그러시군요. 사실 제가 책의 내용을 읽어보니까 사실 2시간 만에 제가 완독을 했어요. 남녀노소 누구나 좋아할 책이라고 생각이 되는데요. 혹시 독자분들을 위해서 남기시고 싶은 프롤로그가 있다면요?
저는 많은 분들이 물어봐 주신 건데요. 그 제비가 등장을 하는데 왜 새끼 제비가 늙지도 않고 어디로 가지도 않냐 이런 질문을 하셨거든요. 프롤로그라기보다 그냥 이 제비가 왜 어디를 가지 않고 늙지 않는지 말씀을 드리고 싶어요. 이 제비는 바로 우리 위안부의 역사적인 아픔을 오래오래 기억할 우리 다음 세대들을 상징하는 것입니다.
네, 그런 깊은 뜻이 있었군요. 옥스퍼드 대학교 외에도 다른 나라에서도 본 소설을 한국어 수업 자료로 사용하고 싶다고 한다고 많이 들었는데요. 혹시 진행이 잘 되고 있는 건가요?
네, 일단은 튀르키예 이스탄불 대학에서 이제 한국 문학과 교재로 사용하고 싶다는 이메일이 와서 승낙을 했고요. 그 이외에 또 동구권 학교들도 하고 싶어 하시는데 일단 내년에 강의 제안이 들어온 곳들에 가서 강의를 하면서 그분들이랑 한번 만나서 얘기를 해볼 생각입니다.
네, 잠깐 너무 바쁘신데 제가 마지막으로 질문 드리겠습니다. 저희 부산 영어방송 청취자분들을 위해서 한 말씀 해주신다면요.
네, 반갑습니다. 네, 차인표입니다. 여러분들 이렇게 만나 뵙게 돼서 기쁘고 부산이 정말 너무 아름다운 도시이지 않습니까? 네, 요즘 하늘도 아름답고 또 하늘에 비치는 바다는 더 아름다운 것 같은데요. 여러분들의 삶 속에서도 이런 아름답고 평화로운 일들이 많이 일어나기를 바라겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
네, 작가님 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Tina, for the awesome interview with Cha In-pyo. Now, in celebration of UN Week, Busan hosted the World Peace Forum on the 1st of November, featuring a special talk by the former superstar and now author, Mr. Cha In-pyo. And he talked about his novel, which tells a story of former comfort woman and was recently added to Oxford University's reading list. Inspired by a real-life survivor, his novel includes characters representing both the victims and the sympathetic Japanese figure. And the book is also being adopted for Korean language studies abroad, and he expressed gratitude to BEFM listeners, wishing them peace in beautiful Busan. So thank you once again for the awesome interview, Mr. Cha In-pyo님. 고수님 saying 차인표 작가님으로서의 왕성한 활동 기대합니다. And Benny님 and Pure Bride님 and Jinli님 also with supportive messages. Now, you are tuned into For Your Busan. We are in the second half of the show. The time is now 5:07 in the afternoon. And yes, I am reading out messages with regards to today's text topic, which is what's your personality type? Are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? There were some guesses as to my personality type. I would say I am half-half. So I am sometimes an extrovert, sometimes an introvert. Sometimes I like to be, sometimes I don't want to share my personal life with people. It really depends who I'm with. And I think Lee Kelly-nim can understand this situation because he himself texted in saying, I'm typically an E, but it depends mostly on who I am surrounded by. Sometimes I prefer to be an I. I'm exactly kind of like that. And so when I do these MBTI tests, I sometimes put myself in the middle. I feel like I'm both an E and an I. It really depends on who I'm with and what kind of situation I'm put into. So maybe if it's like an event that I have to be there for work purposes, I'm probably a big E. But if it's like me just hanging out with my close friends, I might be an I. So that's just a little bit about me. Jinli님 saying, 저는 소문자 I입니다. Let's see, anyone else with the 펭수 아빠님 saying, 저는 I예요. 제주 영케이는 진짜 영케이와는 좀 다르게 소심쟁이에요. 방송할 때 자신감 있게 할지 모르겠으나 그 외에는 소심쟁이라서 취미도 글 쓰고 작사하고 뭐 그런 거를 합니다. Pure Bride님 saying, oh, glad I said 사회적 E. I think that's what I am. When I'm working, I'm an E. I think so, at least. Anyway, keep those messages coming in. If you have any other comments, any other messages, send it to us. Pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message is fine. Or NutTube Live. Text me and let me know. For now, we'll take a quick break and go right into our next segment. Actually, we'll listen to a song. This is The Last of the Real Ones by Fall Out Boy.
Spin
For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, pam-para, zooby-dooby, param-pam. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, nache, kipaga, stupid man.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, pam-para.
It is Zooby-Dooby time, which means it is time for a quiz. And every single day we have different themed quizzes. One day might be you guessing a famous person according to the hints and facts I give you. Another day might be you sending in an acrostic poem, a 2-line poem or a 3-line poem. Well, today it's going to be about a country that you have to guess, or a city. So you have to tell me or name this country or city depending on the facts and hints I give you. And for this type of quiz, you'll get to listen to 2 audio clips as hints. Perhaps the national anthem and also people speaking in this country's language. Okay, all right, maybe our first hint might be the fact that Busan recently held they held a fair in this country to strengthen Busan's global startup network and laid the foundation for local startups to enter the global market. 네, 오늘은 어떤 나라에 관한 문제인데요. 저희가 들려드리는 힌트를 잘 듣고 이 나라가 어느 나라인지 나라의 이름을 맞춰주시면 됩니다. 그러면 두 번째 힌트로는 저희 국가를 같이 한번 들어볼 건데요. We're gonna listen to the national anthem, but to prevent you guys from using AI resources to properly guess the national anthem, we're gonna be adding our own remix version to it. So take a listen, and hopefully you can get some hints out of it.
You bugger, stupid man.
So that was the national anthem. 방금 국가를 듣고 왔습니다. And we'll also play you a clip, but not right now. I'll tell you a little more different facts about this country. In 2023, this city tied with Zurich as the world's most expensive city per the Economist Intelligence Unit. But there are plenty of affordable ways for both transit passengers and tourists to explore the city. I don't know, this could be a little tricky as a hint, but that's what it is, a fact based on this script here. And it's not too far away from Korea, I could say that, I could tell you that much. Not too far away. By time zones, Korea is 1 hour ahead. Wow, that's really close, isn't it? That's very close. We'll listen to another audio clip. We'll listen to the nation's language.
Agak
섹스. 섹스 itu.
So I'm going to try to describe the food or rather the drink in book style. Okay, jemput. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rasa dia tak begitu manis, tak terlalu tawar. Memang nak kata balance. Rasa dia memang seimbang lah. Aroma dia tu macam menusuk kalbu lah. Macam bau je macam dia tarik. Sedap. Yes.
Selamat pagi semua orang. Jadi sebelum saya masuk ke pejabat hari ini, saya sempat beli surat khabar. I can say dalam ni lah.
Ooh, maybe we just heard of a popular or trending nuttuber and their I guess vlog audio. We've got some good guesses. Ireland, 대만인가? By 성이름님, 영님. After listening to the national anthem, said 국가가 굉장히 힘찬 걸로 봐서 강대국인 것 같은데요. Like a big, strong, bold country type anthem. Lee Kelly님 saying Canada, Taiwan, Mongol. Many different guesses coming in here. Let's see. Vietnam, said Lee Kellynim. Definitely not Canada, 하는교님 said. Yeah, the time difference. I told you it's 1 hour difference. 1 hour difference. So it's gotta be, you know, in that, what do you call it, longitude of South Korea. Australia, said Youngnim. I'm gonna give you some 아직개그 hints in the second part of the quiz. I'll give you 2 아직개그 hints in the second part of the quiz. But for now, we'll take a song break, and this is Mbap by Hanson.
अंबर का चांद ज़मीन पर इतरा के जा रहा pam para, zubi dubi param pam.
Welcome back. That was Bop by Hanson. We're in the middle of our quiz. I asked you to guess this country's name. Daeman has been a very popular choice among our listeners, including Im Won-gyunim, Sung Il-nim, Go-sun-nim, guessing Daeman. China with Hee-suk-nim. Good afternoon to you too. And let's see. Aninkyunim said, I don't know the answer. Is this your way of giving us a Hansen? What is that? I didn't get it. An answer? No. Aninkyunim, good guess. Mongolia? All right, I'll give you an 아재개그 hint. A nonsense 아재개그 hint. Kind of nonsense. Once upon a time, in the world of the human body, there lived pores with different names, like skin pores or sweat pores. Then one day, a group of skin pores, they decided they wanted to host a karaoke night where they can finally decide who the best singing pore is. And they called this event the name of today's country. Okay, so that's number one, 아재개그 hint. Number two, 아재개그 hint. Once upon a time, there was a man named Loyang Woodlands. Now, Mr. Woodlands was rich. A very wealthy man himself, loved to help out others as well, including his friend Paya Lebar. But Paya, one day, said to Mr. Woodlands that he had another friend named Singa who needed help. Well, Mr. Woodlands asked him why, and Paya said, because Singa's poor. So that's my second 아재개그 hint. Let's see if we have any guesses coming in. But I'll tell you more facts about this country, okay? Despite never having any lions in this country, this country is known as the Lion City. Okay? And the country actually founded one of the first WTOs in the world. And when you think of WTOs, you tend to think of the World Trade Organization or something along the lines of, this is World Toilet Organization. And it's an island country, I can tell you that. And it's one of 20 smallest countries in the world. And the country's flag, the red color of the flag, represents universal brotherhood, equality of man, while the white symbolizes purity and virtue. 민지님, getting the answer right there. 파랑님, 아무거나 찍어봅니다. Getting the right answer. 뿅님, with the answer as well. And 뽐님, a lot of similar names coming in here. Saying 아재개그를 내가 알아듣는 날이 오네요. 힌트 들었습니다. 조현철님 with the answer as well. Let's see if you have any on 너튜브. Ooh, 아구찜님, you got it right. 펭수 아빠님, maybe you got it right. Maybe you guys got it right. Okay, we'll listen to a song and we'll be right back to reveal the answer and the winner. This is Warriors by Imagine Dragons.
As a child, you would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. And you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream. When you have to rise above the rest and prove yourself, your spirit never dies. Farewell
All right, that was Warriors by Imagine Dragons. Yeah. All right, so I think after with the two 아재 개그 hints, 아재 개그 hints, not hints. I think we were able to guess the correct, get the right answer, I mean. The first 아재 개그 hint I said, in the world of the human body, 이 human body, 몸이죠. 사람 몸에 있는 세상에서 there were skin pores. 땀구멍이라고 하죠. Skin pores. Skin pores들이 이렇게 있는데요. They decided to have like a 노래방 night. 노래 자랑하는 이런 파티를 하고자 해서 they decided to name this event Singapore. Like Singapore. Okay. Anyway, the second 아재 개그 hint was a man named Loyang Woodlands. 사실 로양이랑 Woodlands라는 게 싱가포르 안에 있는 지역 이름들을 제가 갖다 썼습니다. 로양이라는 지역도 있고요. Woodlands라는 지역도 있어요. But I used them as characters. I said Mr. Woodlands was rich, a very wealthy man. And then he loved helping people out. Like 파야라는 지역도 있고요. 레바르이라는 지역도 있습니다. And then Paya one day asked Mr. Woodlands that he had another friend named Singa라는 친구가 있다고 했고요. Mr. Woodlands가 왜 이 친구를 도와주고 싶냐 해서 I said because Singa's poor. And that was the second 아재 개그 hint. But after all the hints that I gave you, you guys were able to get it right. We've had 영님 getting it right, 최숙님, 인원균님, 조현철님. The list goes on. And 경아구찜님 said, I actually learned English from my Singapore friends. Drink la. They use la. They add la to the end of their sentences, I think, very often. This is according to my friends also who lived in Singapore or maybe learned English from Singaporean friends as well. And they asked 경아님 if they live abroad. No, 한국 살아요. But I can speak Singlish a bit. Singlish이라고도 하죠. Singapore English를 Singlish이라고도 합니다. Just like, sometimes we have Konglish. Konglish가 있는 것처럼 싱가포르에서는 Singlish도 있다고 합니다. Cool. Okay la, said Sang-Yun Kim-nim. I love it. Youngnim, yeah, you got it right. All right, and we're going to announce the winner. We're going to give 커피 한 잔 쿠폰 to 경아구찜 3인분 혼자 다 먹어님 축하드립니다. Congratulations. And stick around, guys. We have Steve in the studio for our next segment. Don't go anywhere.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It's time for my hometown Olympics.
Sup la?
Sup la? How you doing la?
Hello la? 근데 진짜 그래요?
잘 모르겠어요.
아 그래요?
네.
신기해가지고.
그냥 몇 개 클립을 들어봤을 때는 라를 자주 붙이더라고요. They add la to their speech. We've had Sang-Yun Kim-nim saying okay la.
Okay la.
Yeah, so maybe okay la is okay la.
I want to know why they put la at the end.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's kind of like, when Canadians often say a lot. A.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Oh.
How you doing, A? A?
신기하네요.
네.
A랑 라 좀 비슷한 느낌인 것 같다. Yeah.
그렇죠, 라. You're doing good, la.
Yeah.
Yeah.
네, 여기서 그만해야 될 것 같습니다. Alright, so
hello 라는 안 합니다.
No hello la?
Kim. 네.
For real?
네, don't do that.
Okay la.
네, 오케이라까지는 괜찮을 것 같습니다.
오케이라.
All right, well, you're here for Hometown Olympics. What's this all about?
Yeah, so this corner is all about visiting sports clubs, associations in Busan, introducing their sports and clubs, and capturing the passion of Busan residents for these sports. Yeah, so before we dive into introducing today's club and sport, let's first listen to a clip and try to guess what it is.
ASMR. 이 소리는 제가 잘 알죠.
Oh, really?
When you go to 목욕탕 and you submerge yourself under the water, like in the cold bath. 이 차가운 탕 있잖아요. 싹 아무도 없을 때 싹 들어갈 때 그런 소리 들려요. 그냥
Sound underneath the water.
Yeah.
그 소리.
그 소리 맞죠?
아니요.
물 소리 아니에요?
Not
물 소리?
even close.
Oh, really?
네. I'll give you some hints. It's kind of fast.
Fast.
It's not underneath the water.
Fast and the Furious.
It's kind of furious too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Underwater, you said?
No underwater.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with water?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Oh, not at all.
It has four, is it wheels?
See, 그쵸. 고수님 also said the same thing. 목욕탕 굴뚝 소리 아니네. Wow.
Really?
That's exactly what I thought.
How come?
It sounded like that.
Like underneath the water?
Yeah.
Like especially 목욕탕?
Yeah.
Man.
So we clicked right there.
But unfortunately it's not.
Okay.
But it has four wheels in it.
4 wheels.
Four
ATV?
small wheels.
ATV인가요?
아니에요.
아니에요.
Small wheels.
Small wheels. Skateboarding?
비슷해요.
스케이트보딩이랑 비슷하다고요?
정말 비슷합니다.
Oh, maybe it's longboarding.
Yeah, it is. It is long.
All right.
Yeah, today we're gonna talk about exciting world of longboarding.
Okay, are you good?
No, not
Have
at
you ever
all.
tried?
I tried skateboarding before.
Yeah.
But I think I heard like long. If you get inside YouTube right now, you can see my face.
Wow, you.
Yeah,
That's a thug.
that's a thug. It's kind of wild though. So anyway,
Why don't you look happy there?
me?
Yeah.
It looks happy.
No, you don't look too pleased.
I just look normal.
Okay. Why so serious?
No, it just looks normal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're talking about longboarding.
So I heard like longboarding, it's even easier to learn than skateboarding
For sure.
because it's long.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. More place for you to put your feet on.
Yeah. So let me introduce what longboarding is first.
Okay.
So longboarding, as the name suggests, it's all about riding a longer board than the typical skateboard. It first gained popularity in the 1950s in Hawaii. 하와이는 다 정말 멋있는 것들이 탄생하는 것 같아요.
Yeah.
Even surfing too, isn't it?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know. I don't know where.
No, it is. It
originated.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where surfers looked for a way to surf on land when the oceans was calm. I think like you can.
So I
tell.
guess the surfers were like, "Hey, there are no waves today. We can't surf.
Yeah.
So we got to think of a way to have fun." And they decided to add wheels on their surfboards.
합리적이에요.
Oh, makes sense though. Yeah,
It does.
Yeah.
It does. So the sport evolved and spread globally, especially during the 1970s, as skateboard design adapted to provide a smoother, more controlled ride. So when it comes to riding rules, longboarding has a few basics. First, always prioritize safety helmets and pads are essential, especially for beginners. But for players, no.
For pros.
Yeah, for pros. They don't wear the gears a lot.
They minimize gear.
Yeah.
'Cause they want to look
cool, but it's not cool at all.
I think it's also because they want to reduce resistance, wind resistance.
Also the weight.
The less you have on, the more I guess you are. The easier for you to have. The less resistance you'll have. Basically, you'll have more speed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because if you have if you're wearing like a long skirt or whatever, it acts like a sail, right? So it'll slow you down. So that's why people have like shorts on and maybe just like a sleeveless top on when they ride skateboards,
Exactly.
longboards for speed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, riders use their feet and weight to push, balance, and steer. There are various styles, including cruising, downhill racing, and freestyle, each with unique techniques and gear setups. So, longboarding combines skill, flow, and thrill, whether you're gliding through your neighborhood or racing down a steep hill.
Yes, that's right.
So that was a basic introduction about longboarding. So I had an interview with the club president first. So let's take a listen.
Could you please introduce your longboard club?
네, 안녕하세요. 팀 롱보드 부산입니다. 저희는 롱보드에 대한 애정과 열정으로 시작된 동호회고요. 어느덧 10년이라는 긴 시간과 함께 다양한 연령대의 롱보드들과 인연을 만들고 있습니다. 저희 롱보드 부산은 주로 부산 영화의 전당을 주요 모임 장소로 하며 주 2회 종무 혹은 번개를 통해 세션을 가집니다. 저희 동호회는 실력에 상관없이 모두에게 열려 있습니다. 평소에 롱보드에 관심이 있었지만 주저했던 분들, 롱보드를 혼자 타니 뭔가 성장이 막힌 것 같고 혼자라서 답답했던 분들은 꼭 저희 롱보드 부산에 방문해 보시길 추천드립니다.
So this club is called Team Longboard Busan, but
no, it's Busan.
Yeah, I was trying to say that.
Once again, how do you say it?
Busan.
Busan. Yeah, that's a difficult pronunciation.
Yeah, Busan.
Busan.
Yeah. So, and it actually has a 10-year history. 10년의 역사를 가지고 있습니다.
And it's more of a 동호회, he said, right?
It is a 동호회.
Okay, 동호회 is like a community.
Yeah, community. You can join for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, when you pass by 영화의 전당, not during the festive season, so not during October, November, or September, if you go there past November, like in the wintertime as well, you'll see a lot of people skateboarding, especially in the evening time. On the weekends as well.
Yeah.
And so I guess the people you often see will might be involved with the Team Longboard Busan.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And also, like, a lot of people, I mean, every Busan citizen can use, Busan 영화 전당.
As long as you don't damage the property. You're
Right.
okay.
So it's not easy to keep a hobby group going even for a year, but this one's been thriving for a decade, which really shows how passionate all the members are about longboarding.
Nice.
They hold regular meetups twice a week, and anyone can join, regardless of skill level. The vibe is super relaxed and easygoing, making it a great place to have fun without any pressure.
Nice.
So now let's listen to the interview clip with the first club member.
Could you please say a few words about your longboarding club you're proud of?
저희 롱보드 팀 부산은 일단 부산 분들을 포함해서 이제 전국 이제 각지의 분들이 같이 보드를 타기도 하고요. 일단 부산이라는 이 지역에서 영화의 전당이라는 곳이 이제 전국에서 가장 롱보드 타기가 좋은 곳이라서 일단은 저희 클럽이 그 전국에서 가장 타기 좋은 롱보드 스팟을 이용하고 있다라는 거 일단은 이게 이제 가장 자랑스럽고요.
네.
거기다가 이제 전국에서 이제 뭐 흔히 볼 수 없는 이제 바닷가를 크루징 한다라고 하거든요. 롱보드를 타고 이렇게 이제 뭐 다니는 거를 이제 크루징 한다라고 하는데 유일하게 유일한지는 모르겠지만 바닷가를 크루징 할 수 있는 또 이제 또 특이한 또 크루 클럽이라고 볼 수 있습니다.
엄청난 매력이네요.
예,
맞습니다. So that was an interview with one of the club members, and it turns out he's actually the founder of the club.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm watching the video clips that you've posted online on our NotTube Live right now. All the members, I don't know, maybe they're all just really good.
Yeah.
I don't see one person struggling on their board.
See, I mean, like, they're all pros.
If I was in that 동호회, I'll make a fool out of myself. I'll be falling down everywhere.
But I mean, like, there was a lot of beginners too, but they were like sitting next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, because like they wanted to,
Because you had your camera out. They're like, oh, I don't want to.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah. So this club has been going strong for 10 years, and from the look on his face, you could really see the love and pride he has for it.
Nice.
Back on topic, he shared a few points especially proud of. One is that even though it's based here in Busan, the club actively connects with other longboarding clubs across the country. Plus, he mentioned that cruising along the coast here is one of the best parts of longboarding in Busan.
I bet.
Yeah, so taking in the ocean view really makes a difference, you know. And you can imagine how all your stress just drifts away while you're riding along the beach with people who share the same passion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was the interview clip with the first club member.
Yeah.
Now let's listen to an interview with the next club member.
Do you have any memorable experiences or moments while practicing longboarding that you could share?
우선 한국에서는 롱보드 페스티벌이랑 롱대라는 두 가지 대회가 있는데 그 대회를 나갔던 게 저한테는 특별한 경험이었던 것 같습니다.
Why did you choose this longboarding club among so many others that are available?
이제 전국적으로 보면은 많은 롱보드 클럽이 있는데 이제 부산으로 치면은 부산이라는 크루가 가장 유명한 크루이기 때문에 이 크루를 선택하게 되었습니다.
What do you find to be the most challenging aspect of longboarding and how to overcome it?
롱보드는 댄싱이랑 트릭이라는 두 가지 종목이 있는데 그 두 개 중에 이제 새로운 종목을 새로운 댄싱이나 새로운 트릭을 뚫을 때 가장 어려움을 겪었습니다.
그건 이제 계속 하면서 극복하셨던 거네요.
네. 계속 이제 한 달이 되던 두 달이 되던 계속 그 똑같은 것만 하면서 극복을 해 나갔습니다.
Yeah. This guest shared that one of her most memorable moments with longboarding was competing in a longboarding competition.
Yeah.
대회에 출전을 하셨다고 합니다. She started as a hobbyist and gradually built her skills to the point of competing. If it were me, I'd be incredibly proud too. 취미로 시작했는데
그렇죠.
대회까지 나갔으니까.
Yeah.
그렇지 않나요?
I see a lot of people, they take their hobby very seriously. Are you like that too?
I think, compared to other people, I think no.
I just take mine really casually, but I really admire and respect people who take their hobbies seriously.
Especially like 등산.
That's something I don't do. I don't take my hobbies very seriously. I just take it casually. So 등산, I just go there maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Fishing, I go there once every 2 years. Whoever has fishing gear, I'll just follow them and fish, and longboarding, if I ever get a chance to stand up properly, I'll be able to balance. That's something if I can accomplish,
But other people, they buy all the gears.
But they're really good at it.
They are.
It's not just buying the gears, but they take the time to practice and do tricks on it. And like she said, there's two types, dance and tricks.
Yeah, right.
That's really cool. I've seen, I think on social media of pro longboarders, they'll be walking up and down the boards. They'll be like spinning. They'll be like walking around the longboard. It's not that wide, but they somehow, make turns on the longboard as it's moving forward.
It looks like they're walking on the water.
Yeah, on a treadmill, basically, right? So it's really cool.
Right. So up next, we'll dive into how you can join a club yourself.
What are the procedures for joining a club and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
저희 이제 인스타 계정으로 문의를 주시거나 아니면은 카카오톡 오픈 채팅을 통해서 롱보드 코리아 부산을 검색하시면은 저희 오픈 채팅에 들어오실 수가 있어요. 들어오셔서 입문자들이 어려워할 만한 장비나 트릭에 대한 지식을 질의응답을 통해 제공하고 있으며 가능한 선에서 가능하다면 이제 롱보드를 대여를 해주는 방식으로 이제 진입 장벽을 좀 낮춰드리고 있습니다. 네. 그래서 이제 롱보드에 관심이 생기면 꼭 한번 문의 부탁드리겠습니다.
자, 이제 이걸 들으셨으면 가입하고 싶으실 텐데요.
Are you part of the Longboard Busan Club?
No. I mean, isn't it interesting? 그냥 재밌어 보이잖아요.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So to join this club, all you need to do is search for Longboard Korea Busan on Instagram or Kakao Talk Open Chat. Once you reach out, they'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And here's something really appealing. They make it easy for newcomers by offering longboard rentals. So if you're interested in giving it a try, this club is a fantastic place to start, and it's all free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a community and a club is for, so that they could help each other out.
Exactly.
And I know that a lot of people who are interested in picking up a new hobby, they always are probably, they always consider buying gears, buying new equipment.
Yeah.
But at least for this particular club, Longboard Korea Busan, Busan,
Busan.
they have, they have the longboards already.
Yeah,
so that you
already.
can try it out to see if it's something that you should, invest more money in or not.
Yeah.
So, reach out to them and see if this could be your thing.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
We had Chae-Suk-nim tuning in saying, Steve becomes a different man when speaking in English.
Oh.
Do you also speak Korean, Steve?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't know Korean.
Maybe from another show or from another program.
Oh, 한국어 조금 사랑해요. Yeah.
All right. Well, Steve, thank you for today's info on longboard and longboard community and the clubs that are here in Busan City.
Yeah.
Before you go, actually, can you answer this text topic for us?
Okay, la.
Today's text topic is, are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Oh, I'm 100% E.
You're 100% E? Are you
Extrovert.
대문자 E?
대문자 E.
Oh.
Yeah, big 대.
소심하진 않군요.
No way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are super big E.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
how about you?
So you get energy from being around people.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you steal the energy or do you give off energy?
Both.
Oh, that's dangerous.
If I don't like him, then I'm gonna steal your energy.
Oh, that's scary.
But if I like them,
You're like one of those evil Marvel characters.
oh,
Yeah, vampire.
vampire, they're sexy. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know where this conversation is going anymore. We had Ponim texting in as well. Welcome. I haven't seen your text in a while, but she said, I am everywhere.
Ponim?
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
Is it?
Yeah, welcome.
And I forgot to read some messages earlier with regards to the introverts and the extroverts. 진리님 said, 사람들 만나는 거 좋아하는데 집에 오면 피곤해요. 소문자 I. And then Summer님 also saying, 저도 I예요. 사회생활 할 때는 사교적이지만 혼자 있는 시간이 꼭 필요한, 혼자 사색하며 충전하는 시간이 제일 좋아요. 무엇보다 약속 깨지면 마음속으로 좋아합니다.
Oh,
Summer님, I can 공감 with you on that.
yeah, I kind of 공감 too.
But you're an E.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you kind of 왔다 갔다. You flicker.
Yeah, I flicker. I think like 80% E,
Oh, okay.
20% I.
Oh, what happened to 대문자 E, man?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm really tired and I don't want to go out and 약속 gets canceled, I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Yes. I can just stay home and relax. Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Steve. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
That was Steve with us for My Hometown Olympics, sticking around, talking about some other stuff as well. But thank you all for tuning in. We're going to have to wrap it up with this song, and we'll see you tomorrow for our Wednesday edition of For Your Busan. The last song is, difficult word to pronounce. I'll try my best. 새벽녘 by Epitone Project. See you later, alligator.
소리 없이 마음을 적시고 구름 거친 하늘 위로 어딘가를 향해 떠나는 비행기 막연함도 불안도 혹시 모르는 물도 때로는 당연한 시간인걸 수많은 기억들이 떠올라 함께했던 시간을 꺼내놓고 오랜만에 웃고 있는 날 보며 잘 지냈었냐고 물어보네 수많은 기억들이 떠올라 함께했던 시간의 눈물들은 어느샌가 너의 모습이 되어 잘 지냈었냐고 물어보네 숨기는 소리 없이 마음을 적시고 구름 거친 하늘 위로 어딘가 향해 떠나는 비행기